Hey, Tej here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on higher time frame with the 4-hour time frame, and overall we had two different ideas. So one was saying that we had an ABC completing down here at around that 17.6k area. Then the other one was saying that we had a WXY, which was my primary count before. Currently it is no longer because these structures over here. So overall we had this as a WX and Y, looking for that one-to-one extension around the 12k area. At the moment, however, the structures within this wave Y, I labeled this previously as WX and Y, and again, yeah, that is not part of the original Elliott Wave book, where you can't have a complex correction within a complex correction, but again, this is my way to label this structure at the moment. However, I don't find this most likely anymore. Why? Because this wave B here of this last wave Y in green is taking so much longer compared to higher time frame structure, which is this wave X here in green. So that is the reason why I don't like this anymore as much. And I feel like this ABC structure overall is looking better now. Why I didn't like this before is simply, and I still don't like the structure here, is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is looking very bad overall as a 5-way move. There's no invalidation on it, but again, it is just horrible looking structure. So that's why I didn't prefer it. But yeah, at the moment it is even better looking than the WXY. Now let's zoom into the structures that we had here that I was discussing with you yesterday. So in here we had a possible wave 1 or wave 2 or wave A, sorry, and then wave B or wave 2. Overall, for the bullish invalidation is breaking these lows here. Overall, again, wave 1, wave 2, and then looking for wave C or wave 3 upwards. In this one, I've labeled the wave C or third wave like so as a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So a nested pattern here, and then we are starting to unravel that as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 3 here. Again, this is a bit weird looking. We could be having this wave 2 complete here, and that would give us some kind of flat pattern and get rid of this weird structure in here, and we don't need to have this as another 1, 2. I'll keep it as such, but again, there's no complete way to show and see how this is actually looking. It is very overlapping overall, these structures here, so it is kind of hard to place a good looking count in it. For the wave 4 here, we would have to say that it is here, and probably wave 5 is either of these peaks. That would bring us to the sub-micro 3 and sub-micro 4 and 5, bring us to the micro 3. So overall, we would be looking this as a 1, 2, 3. Either the 4 is here. Well, at the moment, this definitely looks more like a 3-way move here, and this currently looks like a 3-way move. So it is possible that this wave 4 is actually extending downwards, which would make this a bit less believable, as wave 2 was only this size compared to wave 4, which is already this size. It is making less likely the whole scenario. So the bearish case, which I prefer at the moment, is this one, in which we have this as a W, A, B, C into X, and then we are looking for 3-way structure into wave Y. I've labeled this as an A, B, and C as such. Let's see. I don't know why I have this. I think I've mislabeled that completely. That should be like that, I think. There we go. I don't know why I had that pulled very weirdly. In any case, we have this as an A, B, and C coming up higher. This is one way to again label this as 1, 2, 1, 2, as mentioned on the bullish case. I labeled it a bit differently. Then we have again very nested patterns here, completing the third waves and the fourth wave here. We don't have overlap between this first of submicro and the fourth of submicro, so that should be fine. At least that is valid. Then ending diagonal here into the fifth, completing the C wave completely off this scale and completing the W, X and Y all together up here. At that point, that would mean again that we have already completed this whole structure, but again, this does not fit too much into the ABC idea, unless we are again having this structure as the start of something new, which is starting with a three-way structure. So we'll see. It can be anything from some kind of diagonal here, or just some kind of correction of first, second and third leg, and then having a connector or being a connector or part of a connector here that would later link up with this to bring us more downside. But again, none of these are actually really worth anything unless you can find the structures that you want to be trading. At the moment, I am still short here on Bitcoin. As I was talking about yesterday, this seemed like a pretty good looking structure over here as some kind of diagonal three-way structure, three ways, three ways, three ways, three ways. So we had a possibility of this being a wave 1 of something or wave A of something, then three-way pullback here. I'm not quite sure what this is here. It is possible that we have this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, but again, don't really have too much pullback, so I'm not quite sure what this is. Overall, if we are thinking this as a 1, 2, then I would think we have to say that this is another 1, 2, so another nested pattern. But again, we did not have really big retracements here. It's probably almost around that 32 retracements right on the dot before falling down again. So even just looking at this structure here, I'm still looking for downwards pressure. Why? Well, we did hit that the 618 here, but we are not hitting the 1-to-1 extension yet of this first move here. So I'm still thinking that we need another low here, although I really can't link it up too well with this structure over here. Maybe this is just 1, 2 or something, then we need 3, 4 and 5, and then overall we would have this kind of structure. And at that point again, we can see again if this reminds us more like a 5-way move or start of a 5-way move, if we are getting closer to this 1.618, or if we are getting stuck into this previous order blocks, and remind us more of that this is indeed a 3-way move, like so, and then continuation upwards is possible. But that will come later on, and that's my thoughts, at least at the moment. I'm not going to be looking into trades. I'm still short from yesterday, so I don't have anything telling me that, okay, now you should be getting out of your trade. The only thing that I see here is a bullish divergence in these lows, but I can't really get a good looking instruction here saying that this indeed is a third wave or something, because we are starting, if we are wanting to have that bullish count or impulsive count from these highs, I see this as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 more likely. But yeah, that's just the thoughts I have here on Bitcoin at this moment. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.